What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy WxG the coming at you again on my first ever AEW prediction video. My very first prediction video since I've been running the channel. I am excited. I'm also sorry that I did not do a Dynamite review for those of you who do watch it and also expect my reactions. I watch it over the internet. I don't have cable, and it just kind of didn't go too well yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and instead have a prediction video. Please watch all the way through. Like, share, subscribe. We're knocking it out early on. And come on. Let's get it on and popping. This is the AEW prediction video. So we're gonna go ahead and start this up with the women's match, the first one on the opener that I know for sure about because I do not have the full list of how it's gonna go. I just got the title list of matches. So we're gonna have Britt Baker going up against Big Swole. This is a match. This is a feud that's been brewing for some time now. Now then, this has been the storyline that's been taking place center stage in the roughly 30 minutes that AEW has been dedicating to their women's division, which isn't a lot to be said, and their women's division is really hurting right now, but I'm going to take what I can get unless you watch Dark, where they actually do have a lot more. You individuals that like to complain about, AEW doesn't have any women, they don't put their women on the show. Dude, watch Dark. If you can watch SmackDown and Raw and NXT, you can find a little bit of time to watch AEW Dark on Tuesdays on YouTube. Just saying. But this is going to be a tooth and nails match taking place at Britt Baker's office. It's going to be cinematic because Britt Baker is still recovering from the leg injury from her tag match with Nyla Rose some time ago, so it's only to be expected. I'm definitely gonna ride with Big Swole to take the win on this one. Big Swole is definitely being geared up for a push. I believe she's being geared up to be AEW Women's Champion, where I figured from All Out up to Full Gear, we're gonna be getting big. We're gonna get Swole getting bigged up again and again and again. Britt Baker, she's gonna be coming back, and this could be a hurtful L, but she is the biggest star. She's the biggest women's star, so it's not even that big a deal for her, and she'll bounce back very quickly, and then get ready to get herself that belt at probably Double or Nothing 3. I feel it. Next, we have Sammy Guevara going up against Matt Hardy, with the stipulation being that if Matt Hardy loses, he's out of AEW. I feel that this match is going to go to Matt. Now then, there hasn't been much excitement going on with Matt. He's been kind of lackluster. He's been with Private Party, and yeah, the fans, we love him, but he hasn't been receiving the cheers that he deserves because it hasn't really been much of a crowd. That's not against his fault, and I'm pretty sure that once the crowds come back, when Matt Hardy's here and he's the leading, it's going to be amazing, but he's just not doing it, and he's just not here now. We don't have the crowds that we kind of need, and honestly, that's fine with that. Maybe they're going to want to let Matt go for a little bit, give him some time, maybe revamp, come up with a new character, or get rid of some of the old characters. Keep in mind, the way that Matt was building up Damascus was very interesting, had everybody very intrigued, and this was around the time that we was getting the Exalted storyline. So, if Matt loses, I feel it to be opportunity, but I don't feel like he needs to lose right now, because I feel like this needs to be a humbling experience for Sammy Guevara before he goes to that babyface run. Just gonna put that there. And also, we're going to have Jurassic Express going up against Young Bucks. This basically stemming from a gauntlet match where Hangman Page cost the Bucks the opportunity to go for the AEW championships. They've been fucking upset since, especially having kicked them out of the Elite. And then previously, they were in a 4-on-4 tag match against Private Party and SCU, alongside with the Bucks and Jurassic Express. I'm sorry I'm going around when I'm explaining all this. Is just how I talk, especially when I talk fast. And they won by the skin of their fucking teeth, and the fact that the Bucks are pissed. I'm talking about the Bucks of all. I'm talking about the Bucks that just don't trust anybody except for themselves and probably Kenny. I'm talking about the OG Elite, when they were the baddest tag team on the fucking planet. Lord have mercy. If this is where we're going, I'm excited for it. But I have Jurassic Express winning this match, because this match does have possible championship title contention on the line. So I'm going to go ahead and ride with Jurassic Express, because the Bucks are not in their full head, and I don't feel them getting the win this time. Then again, they missed out. Yeah, no, they're not getting this time. So after that, we have an 8-man tag match. I'm be a lot of tag action tonight. So we're going to have the Dark Order's Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson, the top guys in the faction, going up against Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares. This is going to be a match for the Dark Order. Clean, this is all them. The Dark Order is riding high. Brody Lee, he's the new team champion. We're going with Grayson and Evil Uno, the best tag, and we have what? As far as the singles guys, yes, you have Matt Cardona, who kind of is unproven right now, and he's still fresh and early, but he ain't getting that win this early, so you got to go ahead and take some dirty safety males. And then we got Scorpio Sky, who himself has been coming up. He is known as the King of Dark, possibly self-appointed, but the King of Dark, but you know, this ain't your match. Like, you in singles areas, this tag stuff is not for you, Playboy. I'm sorry, you just kind of got to take this L. The Natural Nightmares. We're currently going through the destruction of the Nightmare family, so y'all biting that bullet too. So Dark Order's getting that win. That's my call. Next, we have the 21-man casino battle royale, and I was giving some thought about how I want to do this because I'm not sure. So here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have my prediction for who I believe are gonna be the final four. I believe the final four is gonna be Darby Allin, Eddie Kingston, Ricky Starks, a surprise debut. Now I feel like there's gonna be at least two debuts. One is gonna be the former Aiden English, the current Drama King, and Miro. What? It can't be. Rusev, he retired. Shut your fucking mouth. Listen. Miro has said he's retired. Okay, cool, let's find Dandy. I feel like he's a little too quiet. We ain't seen that damn piece of him. Unless you check his stream, because I don't really watch streams like that. He's been way too quiet. But Aiden English coming out and possibly coming at the casino at All Out, making his debut. Him and Rusev had one of the most popular acts with Rusev Day. And you mean to tell me that the guys in AEW wouldn't think to even try and see if they can get a piece of that? Just a piece. That Rusev Day is like a movement. And Miro would definitely have ample time to do his streaming, but also get much love in AEW. And obviously be a upper mid card, if not a main eventer. Now, that also becomes problematic because people are going to be like, oh yeah, they're just pushing all the WWE guys that didn't do anything with. Well, these guys are uber popular, extremely talented, and it's what the people want. Just saying, if Miro decides that he wants to get back into the wrestling game, it definitely would be shameful if, he goes a long time outside of it and then doesn't come back until he's like way out of shape and out of there and maybe do something. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. That's just my thoughts. So my four as far as who I feel is going to win it, I'm going to go to Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston has more guys in. He's got the Lucha Bros and the Butcher and the Blade. And them some heavy hitters. Eddie Kingston is a smart man on top of being, a badass in the ring and ice cold on the mic. So then we have what may be one of the most important matches of the night. We have talking about the AEW Women's World Title match. The AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida going up against the NWA Thunder Rosa. Now I don't think you understand, but this match could be planting the seeds of a proper NWA AEW partnership, which could eventually possibly lead to ROH getting in, having a partnership with them, because ROH does do business with NWA. And who does ROH work with hand currently? Well, I believe it's like CMLL. Also, New Japan. And I'm definitely down for any possibility of there being a good relationship with New Japan and AEW. There are so many matches there that can happen, so much storytelling that can be happening. And even though NJPW is making their way in with NJPW strong, AEW will definitely help y'all get into that market. So, who do I have winning that match? Thunder Rosa. I love Hikaru Shida. I do. I love her, enjoy her in the ring. She has been champion for quite some time. She has not had any feuds worth mentioning. She's had maybe like a couple of really good matches to watch and enjoy, but I just haven't been feeling enough from her. But you give it to Thunder Rosa, I feel like Thunder Rosa will definitely help put this motherfucking title on the map, as well as being the key to aid AEW's women's division, which they are lacking in star power. Now, yes, they are having some names come in. Yes, Dark is building up more. We just need to get gals, and the NWA does have some really good gals in there. Whew, that's roundabout way to talk about it, but that's all I'm saying. Okay. Next, we have the AEW Tag Team Championship match. Lord have mercy. Now, this one is huge. This is very important because we're talking about the fate of both AEW's Tag Team Championships, but also Kenny and Hangman, which at this point, they are holding on by a fucking string. This has been a great long-term story over a year. Because they won those titles at, when did they win the titles? They won the titles at Chris Jericho's on the cruise ship, AEW Bash at the Beach. They defended it at Revolution. They've held that gold almost unopposed with a few close calls, but nothing too threatening. But FTR is a different animal. FTR, them boys is on the same page. Hangman and Kenny, they're not. Who do I feel is gonna win? I feel that FTR are gonna win. Not only will FTR win, but post-match, Paige is gonna show out in this, but I feel like Paige is at the end of the day gonna be the reason for the loss. And it's gonna be Paige and Kenny in the ring, and Kenny, he's gonna be done. He's gonna be ready to snap. And then the Bucks are gonna come out. And when the Bucks come out, they're gonna try and calm Kenny down. They're gonna get him to chill out. Then they're gonna AJ Styles that ass. And this is gonna be the return of the Elite that we remember. The Elite that gave not a single fucking deal whatever the fuck they want. I'm talking about the Young Bucks going back to their aggressive, no gives a fuck, cocky styles that we saw glimpses of at Revolution when they went up against Kenny and Paige the first time. Then the cleaner's gonna do what he does best. He's gonna clean house, and that's gonna start the way for Kenny Omega to be AEW champion. And he's gonna go through Moxley. Not sure how, but he's gonna go through Moxley. And Moxley versus the cleaner is gonna be fucking great. Whew. The Lord's getting rid of Vipers. Now then, following that, we only have 2 matches left to talk about. And one of them is going to be Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy's Mimosa Mayhem match. You win by pinfall submission or by dumping your opponent into a vat of mimosa. A little bit of the bubbly mixed with orange juice. I have nothing more to say about this. It's just fucking nothing to think about. This is going to go to Orange Cassidy. Jericho does not need this win. He doesn't need to win. It's not going to be by pinfall. It won't be by submission. And then afterwards, he'll go on to be heralded as the man who made one of the most exciting matches in all professional wrestling history, the Mimosa Mayhem match, and has made Orange Cassidy the biggest star. Which this Jericho feud has definitely got people to change their tune on Orange Cassidy. Not like the deep ones like, Jim Cornette. But as far as a casual fan to actually see this aggressive side of Cass, it's solid. It's great. I definitely want this to. I'm just ready for this. I'm ready for this train wreck of a fucking match. It's gonna be great. And now that we just went through that, the AEW World Championship match. Maxwell Jacob Freeman versus John Moxley. One of the shortest put together feuds on this card. without having any underlying story or anything looming from it, has to be the hardest to predict. Because I can see this going either way. I can see Moxley retaining this belt and continuing on to Full Gear and Double or Nothing, where he'll probably go ahead. No, off to Full Gear. Yeah, and Double or Nothing, where he'll probably drop the belt. To whom I don't know. I could see MJF taking the belt off of Mox. And this goes to a theory of mine where I feel like so far Mox is at his best when he's chasing the gold. Now, him having a gold, he's great. He does great at the mic, gives exciting matches, but you don't get that real. It's like when he's champ, he's the fucking champ. He's the man, he's on top of the fucking world. But Mox, when he's chasing the belt, it's the scariest motherfucker in AEW. I don't know. I just don't know how I want to ride this. I want to chicken out and just say either one and be content, but I'm not. This is a prediction after all. I am going to go with MJF to win the belt. Now, here's the thing. Some people are going to wonder, why the fuck would you go with MJF? Why would you go with John Moxley? You already say that, he's just happy PWI's number one count. He is the face of the company. Why would you have another belt? Because Mox doesn't need the belt. And MJF doesn't need the belt. But MJF is at the end of the day an investment. For a year, MJF has been consistently one of the best things on Dynamite. And I feel that with us getting a glimpse of a darker side of MJF, with there being a few guys to really keep going, and MJF having a damn good feud hanging in his back pocket with Jungle Boy eventually for the title. Mox, I don't know who Mox goes after this. Like, think about it. Who challenges Mox afterwards? The winner of the Casino Battle Royale? Him and Eddie Kingston will be a fucking brawl that I would love. We've already seen him go up against Arch. He's already taken down Brian Cage. He's beaten Brody Lee. We're not seeing him go up against Cody yet, and Cody's out right now. It could be him and Kenny, but I want that to sit and marinate for a while, because we had him and Kenny last year. And AEW at its best is whenever they take the really good feuds, they keep them spaced out. They don't just give it to us hot and ready like a hot pocket. No. This is a filet mignon that we have to season and let marinate. So I'm gonna go with MJF to take this win. It hurts me to say, but I think Mox is losing his belt. And you know what? The man can get some deserved time off, spend it with him and Renee. Renee, she just, she's not working at the moment. Yeah, let Mox be away for a little while. Let us miss Mox and give someone else the opportunity to take the spotlight. And with that being said, those are my predictions for this year's All Out 2020. Did it in 20, tried not to do it in 20 minutes. Unfortunately, I did, but hey, what can I say? So, let's go ahead and see what my predictions are. Hey, if you're in the comments, tell me what you think and who you think will win, and we'll just go ahead and go compare and go at it. And hey, I have to shout you. If you outguess me, I'll shout you out in my next video. Anywho, we should be running back to Dynamite proper scheduling. My net should be fixed up soon, so hopefully we'll get this thing on popping right now. I'm about to get myself ready to sleep because I'm tired. I gotta go back to work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate your love and support. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people about me so they can check me out. They can come talk to me. Have a good one. Look me up at Wrestling X Gaming, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know. I'll probably find a way to put in the descriptions. I never do, but fuck with me on YouTube. Hey, this has been WxG Doria. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.